Hey, welcome to Winter Womanland. We are back to discuss, Lord Jesus, oh, the Porsha-Simon of it all. First of all, I'm like, where's my photo? Because I feel like I did a good job on my photo today. Hey, Sean. Good evening, y'all. Good evening. Good evening. Let me tell you, I am still learning YouTube. You guys know this. And I'm trying to get better at remembering to do certain things. So I've been working on like my tickers, reminding people this is fair use commentary challenge. Anybody trying to get sued for my opinion. Okay. Not trying to get sued for my opinion. Everything is alleged. It's gotta keep that up, roll this banner, let people know what the situation is, right? So I'm like, let me go ahead and do what I need to do, say, what I need to say. Y'all, we got a lot to talk about with this whole Porsha-Simon. I don't know what has happened, but a lot has happened. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, hey, how y'all doing? How y'all day been? Y'all, we had a good time this morning. If you haven't had an opportunity to go back and watch this morning's live, y'all, we had a good time. We had a good time. So go back and see the live from earlier today. Make sure you click that like button. If you feel compelled, go ahead and share it with your peoples. But we did have fun. Let me say hello to you guys. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Sharon F, good evening. Good evening. Thank you for the snowflakes. Hey, sexy soldiers. Listen, just a few housekeeping rules. I don't mind you disagreeing with me, honey. This is me and my house. But as for me and my house, all I ask for is respect. You don't have to like it. You don't have to love it. But you do have to be respectful. Otherwise, you get blocked. I'm just, just want to be clear. Don't mind differences of opinion, but just be respectful. Stevie, welcome. You said got off work. I'm late, baby. I'm late too. I think I said 6:30. I'm about 30 minutes behind, but I'm here. I had a good nap. It was raining and it took over. So we had the nap. Hey, Debbie Lynn Cooper. Yeah, this morning wasn't it good? Wasn't it good? It was good. You said you was on fire about that pause. I was upset. It upset my spirit. You see, yeah, this morning was lit. What? It was amazing. It really was a good time. We had about 317 people in the chat. That is my highest chat engagement to date. I'm very appreciative. Shout out to all the content creators. Y'all, I'm new. I was on YouTube years ago. I didn't stick with it. I fell off. So I'm really back into it. I'm committed. I just want to say thank you to all the content creators from the bottom of my heart. Y'all have been so supportive. And that means a lot to me for somebody that's new. I'm taking YouTube very seriously. So thank you for being so supportive of my journey. Y'all just showed up and showed out today. It was a really good time. Hey, KD, I got a banner for y'all. Wait a minute. Y'all want to see something? Look at that. It's a special welcome to my IC Insider channel members. Y'all, that is my YouTube community. Y'all are called IC Insiders. If you are a member, I want to thank you so much for choosing to be a part of my channel, a part of my channel community, a part of my family. It means a lot to me, but y'all are called IC Insiders. And we do have an icy good time behind what Queen Sheba likes to call the wall. We have a good time. I think, you know what I feel like? Because I'm Southern, I feel like we should call our chats family reunions. When we want to talk, we need to have a family reunion. What do y'all think about that? Because I love incorporating some of my Southernisms. And, we love to have a good time at the family reunion. Hey, sweet honey bunkin. Yes, Womanland Disruptor. I try. Oh, thank you, Sean. I just feel like our meetings should be called a family reunion. Like right? Don't it feel good? Because I feel like this, I've never liked calling my fans. I think that's real pretentious. So I used to call them family, FANMILY, family. But, we family in here. So we could just, if you want to join the family reunion and come over to the IC Insider community, go ahead and sign up and join. Go ahead and sign up and join. I just feel like it's important that I properly welcome y'all because y'all been growing. I ain't even going to hold you. Y'all been growing. Hey, August. Hey, Lady B. Oh, come. Y'all listen, what we do over here on the IC Insider community. When we get a new channel member, we put snowflakes in the chat. So I want you guys to welcome Lady B to the IC Insider community. Put some snowflakes in the chat for IC Insider. Yes, welcome to the fam, Lady B. We family over here. We family. This is what okay. I call myself the people's celebrity. I call myself the people's celebrity, okay? I feel like I want to be the Princess Diana of celebrities. You know how she was so social? I don't like putting barriers. I know people can be crazy. Don't get me wrong. I protect myself, but I don't like the distance. I like feeling like y'all my cousins. For real, for real. I feel like we family. Because right? Hey, Juanita. She said she from Alabama. Juanita, what part of Alabama you from? Are you a Roll Tide? Who you root for? You a Roll Tide? I feel like you a Roll Tide. Thank y'all for celebrating Lady B. We welcome our family members in with open arms. All right, y'all. Ciao. Ciao. I wish we could do polls. Y'all think Porsha and Simon is trolling us? I wish I could do a poll right now. Do y'all think Porsha and Simon is trolling us? Because there's a part of me that feels like they trolling us. And we all are in on this raggedy joke. But they playing a joke on us. I really feel like they trolling us. Because I'm not saying that they're like crazy, filthy rich, but they not broke, y'all. And this is given things that we do when we ain't got no money. And they don't think got money. So I just feel like at this big old age, and I'm not saying now to Porsha's defense, like she said, people do lie. People do lie. People go through great lengths to lie. But I would feel like Porsha being in her position right now and having the money that she has and the access that she has, y'all don't think her team was like, girl, make sure you check him out? What y'all think? So I feel like, are y'all doing this to troll us for the sake of a storyline? I want to believe it's not true. But some parts of me feel like we are being trolled for the sake of a storyline. You said, I would hope not, because it's type of trolling. Sometimes I feel like we're being trolled. You said, oh, they would be trolling us they could be trolling. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A part of me feels like they trolling us for the show. I want to believe that's not the case. Right, Debbie? You said, even if they advised her, you said hey, Antonia, you said you feel like she didn't listen. Child, let my family tell it. I don't listen either. So in that case, I relate. Sometimes we hard-headed to our own detriment. I have been hard-headed to my own detriment way too many times. So you could be right, Antonia. You could be right. You said Birmingham, I'm a war eagle all day. Okay. So I don't know. I'll put your comment back up here. You feel like she didn't listen. She could have been hard-headed, but this didn't work out. This did not work out. This was not good for the home team. I'm telling you, it wasn't good. It was not good for the home team. I feel like I did a good old job on this. I feel like I did a good job on my little thumbnail. So give me a second. We're going to pop it up here. Because I just feel like when I'm talking, oh, hold on. I did something wrong. Oh, y'all can see it. Perfect. Look at God. Look at God. Y'all can see it. Let's see here. I got to fix something because something's off. So let's talk about these folks. Lord Jesus. Y'all just don't want me to have no edges in reality TV. I promise y'all don't. Y'all don't want me to have no edges. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Porsha had to say. Oh, that's not what I want to know. Furthermore, Let me just tell y'all, when I tell you I laugh, I hollered so hard reading. Well, we're going to laugh again together. Just hold just 1 second, please. We're going to pull it up because I don't see no point in going through this without seeing what they actually said. You feel me? So let me go ahead and stop sharing this. I'm going to give us the let's see. All right, let's read what Porsha said, y'all. Jesus, help us, God. Porsha says, Happy Wednesday. If a person concealed, I'm not gonna be the grammar police tonight. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Y'all start. Okay. Happy Wednesday. If a person concealed criminal past and provided take identification for a green card, is it still a valid green card in the U.S.? Hashtag inquiring minds. So I'm going to assume that what Porsha meant to say, I ain't going to say no, it's what she said. Some people really test the innermost bounds of my religion when it comes to grammar on the internet. But anywho, she's basically saying, from what I understand, he provided fake identification as his green card wasn't valid. And when she asked for him to give her green card, or when she asked him to validate, he provided it for her, but she learned later that it was fake. Are we all on the same page? I just want to be clear. We're all on the same page. That's what we understand for her to say. She's saying basically he faked a green card. His green card was trumped up charges and it's not real. She's saying basically he lied. Now I told y'all, shared a little bit about my scammer encounter, and there was a lot of fakery and forging of documents. So people do this. People do this. We're not going to sit here and pretend like people don't do this. Scammers do be scamming, and they do go through great lengths to lie. Potentially. You say you would be so disappointed? Simon, Porsha needs to stop it. You said, where is the love? Remember there was some love, baby. Love is fleeting. Love is not enough when people are scamming. What's love got to do with it? In the great words of evangelist Tina Turner, honey, what has love got to do with it? Nothing when you find out you have been lied to. You said this just goes to show she went into the marriage too fast and needed to get to know him more. Stevie, I'll allow it. I have been transparent and honest about my own struggle with doing too much too fast. Granted, it wasn't fast as some, but it wasn't as long as it needed to be, because people can only wear masks for so long. They can only wear masks for so long, and yeah, it's given. We needed more information in a deep dive. You said they are playing tennis with the insults, baby. So Porsha posts this, hashtag inquiring minds. But baby, let me tell you what. Samantha over there responded. And if she thought that she was dealing with Simon, Simon has left the building. Simon has turned into Samantha. Samantha's not having it, Porsha. Samantha is not here for you coming for him and thinking that you could just say what you want to say and he's not going to have a response. Samantha's not doing it. Samantha has picked up his peach. Samantha has clocked in, and Samantha had a few choice words in response to Porsha. Good morning word. Let's pull up what Samantha had to say. I think it's important that we get both sides. We are not one-sided over here. All sides matter. And then somebody needs to confirm when he became Dr. Simon Gurborius. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And I'm not trying to be ugly, Simon. I'm just telling you it's hard for me. my country does not align with the pronunciation of your name. So you're Gabordia today. Let's just see what Samantha had to say, guys. Saints, give me one moment. Let's see what Reverend Samantha had on his mind. Reverend Samantha had a lot to say, and I think it's important that we dissect. Reverend Samantha responds. I'm going to need people who think that there are 265 days in a year, not 300. You heard correctly, Saints. He said 265 days in a year. I believe he meant Tuesday. But we're going to go with what he said. There are 265 days in a year. Stay out of understanding complex U.S. immigration laws. Reverend Samantha completes his statement on today, his sermonette on the Instagram and on the, New King LeBron James version. He says, it's above your mediocre mind. Come on, reach around and touch your neighbor and say, mediocre mind. That's what Reverend Samantha said to us on Beyonce's internet. In response to Porsha coming for him, Reverend Samantha said you was not going to have any place in his spirit on today. You were not. Not today, Satan, is what Reverend Samantha said on Beyonce's internet. He was not. He was not the one today, yesterday, nor forevermore. What you're not going to do is sit here and come for my green card, be it real or fake, and act like you are a U.S. immigration attorney and try to act like I'm in the wrong. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me just spin the block on it and remind you that you, sis, believe that there are 265 days in this glorious year. Baby, I ain't gonna hold on. I ain't even gonna hold Reverend Samantha. Reverend Samantha 8. Baby, Reverend Samantha read and cleared Porsha down. Okay. He listened. What Reverend Samantha has let us know today is that he has never been the one. He has never been the one. And if y'all didn't hear what he had to say, if y'all didn't hear the voice of Reverend Samantha on today, you heard him loud and clear. Reverend Samantha said, baby, you think there is 265 days. 200. He said, how dare you come from my quote unquote fake green card when you can't even contemplate the amount of days that you have in a year. And you, sis, are the one who's a U.S. citizen. You, sis, are the one who went through U.S. training schools. That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm trying to read between the lines. I'm trying to break down a text for y'all today. If y'all didn't hear what Reverend Samantha had to say to y'all, that's what he was saying. Reverend Samantha said, no, not today, Satan. No, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do this. You're not going to come for me. No. Reverend Samantha said, listen here. It's 365 days. My God. Not 2. Now, baby, what I need to know is at any point, is there proof that this baby has said that there was 265 days in the year? Can anybody provide context? Because see, I ain't watched them in a long time. I ain't watched RHOA since its glory days. So y'all need to clarify. Did this baby say that there was 265 days in a year? Was that the case? Oh no, you didn't. You said Porsha was confident. I can't even defend her. Baby, that's a read. Baby, that's a read. Go ahead and listen. Bravo, go ahead and get a man his peach. Simon said he has clocked in. He has clocked in. He is ready for his check. Baby, do y'all know how my feelings would be hurt if a man read me down and knowing I couldn't say nothing? I couldn't say nothing because I said it. I couldn't say nothing. Oh, I'd be so ashamed. What was her response? Because I just would have let it go. Baby, clock out, tap in, cry uncle. You cannot rebut that. Close out for the day and clock in tomorrow. Let's go back to the drawing board. Because what is given is that Reverend Samantha has been under the tutelage of the great Bishop Nene Leakes. That's what is given. It's definitely given that Bishop Nene Leakes has been giving this man top level elite reading classes. This is given, gifted and talented level reading. Do y'all understand? To the fact that this man could absolutely quote, granted his grammar was not, he left out a word that needed to, but we understood what the Reverend meant. Do y'all understand how gathered that he issued a gathering? Porsha, we got to go back. We got to go back. We can't. We got to go. Okay, I got to break it down because it was a lot of meat in the word that Reverend Samantha issued on today. I don't think y'all understand what happened. This was essentially like a bully showing up to a fight, thinking they was about to squabble and wipe the floor down with a person they believe that they can beat. And the opponent that they think they can beat actually beats the bully. Because I am certain with everything that is in me that Porsha believed that there was no way he could come back. There was no way. There was no way. I believe that Porsha believed she had this one. The fact that we've seen Simon hang out with Nene should have been her first inclination that Simon has probably gotten some grade A tips. Simon has probably been in the tutelage of Bishop Nene. And I'm telling you now, baby, that was a read. That was a read. You don't even try. You literally let this die down and you come back again another day. Because I don't know where we go from here. That was a read. You said, Lord, my God. Listen. That is, you said she said it in her first season. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Lord Jesus, touch her on a day. Be with our sister Porsha. Be with her. Because the Reverend did not come to play fair. He didn't. That mediocre mind, when I tell y'all hashtag mediocre mind is what I'm doing, I'll be on Twitter and be like, your mediocre minds. Do y'all know what kind of read that is? He might not have a green card, but the heifer can read. He may not. His green card may or may not be real. His green card may or may not be an Uno card. We don't know. We don't know. But what he can do is read. Give him a peach. Baby, that's better than that's a good read. That's a wonderful comeback. You said we all know Porsha is not the brightest bulb in the room, but sis, 265 days? 2 don't sound like 3. Yeah, Greta, I really think she just needs to sit this one out. No, that was a dragon. Antonia, baby, listen, that was a dragon. That was a dragon. But I believe Bishop Nene Leakes has been shepherding. I believe Bishop Nene has been shepherding. I really believe this. Y'all not gonna be able to tell me different. I really believe it. It's okay, baby. You know what? We don't have no ushers in this church, so you just come on in. Come on in. It's all right, Jill. Come on in. You said real men do not go back and forth with a woman, child. Not these men of today, honey. These men get a little TV shine and all of a sudden they get real sassy. And I'm not against some levels of sassiness, but some things you just need to sit this one out and be in your masculine self, you know? You said reading may not be the profession to pursue. Child. It's giving Nene. Not Uno car, reverse it. Baby, the immigration gonna reverse it back to Africa. He's not gonna have no, he's not gonna have no say. You said I feel Nene and Sheen gave him some lessons. That's what y'all say. I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Baby, he texted Nene and said, what would you say to this? Bishop Nene said, hold the line, please. Hold the line, please. Hold the line. Bishop Simon said he is not with it. What you not gonna do is come for him on Beyonce's internet and think that you're just gonna get away with it. No, hold the line. Were you not the one who informed us that you believe that there was 265 days in the year, sis? Woo! Oh God. Then the audacity to finish it off with mediocre mind. And the fact that he's a doctor, don't know if that's a real or fake doctor, but the fact that he's a doctor, Simon Gourbordier's, is honestly, it's fantastic. Lord, God knows my heart overjoys when there's a good read in the room. I am never gonna knock a good read. Baby, if you can read as a reality TV star, that's one of the bonus sections in my class for my reality TV star training. What the makings of a good read. The makings of a good read. I believe in a good read. But a good read comes from your soul, honey. A good read comes from deep down in your shanana. You can't just be reading and just, copying and pasting. That's not what a good read is. Good read comes deep down from in your soul. A good read comes from studying your cast and making mental notes of things, being quick-witted, being ready to shoot when necessary. It's got me in a lot of trouble, but can't nobody say a girl can't read. You said, I think he took that Kenya Moore read class. I'm trying to tell you. I love a good read. You want to hear me chuckle? Y'all, when I say I fell out when I read that Mediocre Mind sent me, it was the 265. Y'all, do y'all understand? This is it's petty. It really is. But it's funny. Because he had to dig deep for that one. The fact that y'all saying she said this in her first season of RHOA, and this little baby, this is why I'm saying, this smell like Bishop Nene. It sounded like the good bishop was like, say this. Or he might have he showed it and sent it, and she probably was like, she the one think it's 200. If baby, it is definitely given. That is a Nene level read. You didn't pull that out your spirit, honey. Somebody assisted. And if he pulled that out his spirit, Porsha, you're going to have a long divorce proceeding. Because he's not, it don't sound like Simon is playing fair. Okay? It sounds like Simon has readied himself up. He is readied to play. You said if I was Porsha, I wouldn't say nothing. You better take your TKO and leave. What is we doing? What did you need to clarify after that? We seen what happened. We have seen what happened, because let me tell you, the only way to go after what he said is low. And she don't need that look. It's not a good look. She don't need to go any lower. You can't hit him blow for blow with this. The only way that she could go is low. And I don't think, well, not to say they ain't doing jab for jab, but I really feel like it would get nasty if she hits him back. Because this is a jab. Now, I might be surprised. But, you know. How do y'all feel about people publicly arguing when they going through a divorce? Do y'all like this stuff? Do y'all find it entertaining? Do y'all think that y'all want to see this play out on RHOA? I mean, I just feel like he's clocked in. But what do y'all think Simon really mad about? That's what I'm confused on. He seems really hurt. And I'm going to be honest, part of it is that I really think that he doesn't want her to use their divorce as a storyline, especially if he's not on the show to defend himself. Not the Underground Trail Road drag. Now, you know what? You said, I don't want to see it on. Yeah, I think at some point you get to a level of tastelessness. And I don't think that people really want that. I'm serious. I don't think that people really want that. I feel like at the end of the day, there is a time and a place. And sometimes like putting this stuff on social media is just not the way. It isn't. It's not the way. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I do be entertained. It is entertaining, y'all. I was entertained today. I hope the Lord forgives me for laughing so hard, but it was really funny. Let me see. You said, oh, hold on. I'm missing all y'all's comments. You said, you think he's mad because she left. You said Simon is mad. Love didn't win. Said, this is really sad. It is. You said, I'm not going to lie. I really feel bad for PJ because I'm sure she was looking at Simon as a father figure. But thank God she isn't too old where she can remember all this later. You know what, Stevie? That's a really good, and I see you, AKA Taj. So Taj, I'm going to be honest. That is always the saddest thing. That's always the saddest thing because I think when there's kids involved, there's always like they're like a casualty of war sometimes. You know what I mean? Kids can be a casualty of war, and I hate that, that they are. I will be honest. That was like the saddest thing that for me, that was difficult because even though with the old guy, there was no way we were going to stay married. I didn't want to work it out with him. I was not going into any marriage counseling because he literally just lied to me. And once you lie to me, I can't ever trust you again. And the amount of deception was just too ridiculous. The one thing I hated was that I had really developed a relationship with his son. And unfortunately, his son took it really hard because he was like, I want to say he was like 8 when we got together or no, 8. I want to say 8, almost 9, something like that. But obviously, we barely lasted a year. But that was the thing that was tough. So it was so bad, y'all. I'm not even going to hold you. His mom actually reached out to me. And this was like a year later. I'm trying to make sure I get the time because I don't want to lie to y'all. Yeah, this was a year after we had split up. She saw me on the show and she reached out to me and said, if you have time, here's my information. I would really like to have a conversation with you. I'm not trying to be messy. Here, reach out to me when you can. So I did. I reached out to her and she was sharing with me basically that she had went through the same thing with the old man. He lied to her. They ended up divorcing very soon after they got married as well. But she was like, Winter, honestly, the reason why I'm reaching out is that my son has had a difficult time with not seeing you anymore. And she said, I'm not even going to lie. He asks about you every day and he cries at least once a week. And this has been going on for quite some time. And she said, I don't know what to do. She was like, my son is literally heartbroken over not seeing you anymore. And she said, I understand the situation with you and his dad. I'm not trying to be, have you connect to him in any way. But if you at any point will be open to seeing him, or at least maintaining contact and seeing him in some capacity, I would really appreciate it. And I know it would be good for him because he's really struggling since you guys broke up. And I'm going to be honest, y'all, that was so hard to hear. I'm so serious. So I would imagine that that is always a challenge. And like I said, in these situations, it's like children are a casualty of war. But I told her I would have to pray about it and think about it because I just really didn't trust his dad. And I didn't trust that it could just be, I could see him and I wouldn't have to worry about it. And so I told her that was my concern. And I wasn't sure that I could be agreeable for those reasons. And I had some safety concerns with his dad. And she was like, no, Winter, I completely understand. No pressure. It may take some time. Once you heal, you have my number. Feel free to reach out. And she said, if you decide never to, which I understand as well, I just want to say thank you for being so good to my son. She was like, it really means a lot to me that, you being in his life for that short period of time that you were has impacted him so profoundly. And she said, I just want to say thank you for that. So it made me feel good. But, by the same token, it did make me feel bad because I was like, dang, like, y'all, divorce sucks so bad. And sometimes you divorce out of necessity. You cannot control the reasons why. But I will say, dealing with that situation, I am definitely much more team take my time. Make sure I go through every nook and cranny. I know a lot of people didn't understand why I ended the relationship that you guys saw in season 2. But I'm telling you, I don't play. Anytime I see something janky, I'm out because a lot of times we overlook that stuff and we keep trudging ahead and moving forward. And then you make decisions that impact more than just you. My kids didn't like that old man. He really pissed them off by the time all was said and done. So they didn't care. But with his son being so young, it just was tough. That's always a tough situation. You said, I want to see it. You said, what else could be her storyline, Justin? You said it was funny, but they don't need a season of this. I remember when Porsha was talking about him courting her. Now it's so ugly. Well, I don't know. You said, then what can Peach Juice talk about since he doesn't want her to talk about the divorce? I don't know. But I think this divorce, wouldn't y'all say this divorce is her storyline? You said, I do believe PJ has a good father and Dennis is still sad. Yeah, you know what, Sharon? I believe she does too. From what I can tell, Dennis seems like an amazing father. But by the same token, it doesn't mean that she doesn't experience some sort of emotions towards Simon not being there anymore. Said maybe you and him can link up one day, or you can we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. We'll see what the future holds. Yeah, it's really sad, right? Like, y'all, I promise you this. So my friends call me, my friends call me a baby whisperer. I don't know what it is. I promise y'all can ask Sherelle. I mean, she has a 3-year-old that I don't know. I feel like kids have sensitive spirits. Like they can tell when you're good people for the most part. But weirdly, kids or babies take a liking to me. But I think it's my mama spirit. Like I don't play about my kids. Anybody who knows me knows I love my kids. Like I'm crazy about my kids. I really love being a mom. So I think that it doesn't just translate to my kids. I always try to be and show that love to other people, and especially children, because they're innocent. They don't ask to be here. And I don't play about that at all. I really don't. One thing y'all never got to worry about me. I don't play about kids. I don't. I don't play about kids. But weirdly, we have this thing because, again, this is, consider me like an auntie. I like to create a house of peace. Excuse me. That's important for me. But kids come over here and hate to go home. My friend hate bringing her kids over here because they cry every time. They hate leaving. But, you know, kids ought to feel peaceful. Too much stress in the world. They shouldn't be stressed out. I don't believe kids should have stress. I really don't. Unless it's life and you can't control life. But I just don't think that they should be in stressful environments. You said she can date Dennis and make that a story. Ooh. Y'all think they gonna rekindle? I didn't think about that. Because didn't Dennis post something recently telling Porsha to come on back home? Ooh. Y'all think she going back to that hot dog money? See, everything that glitter ain't gold. She should have stuck with that hot dog money. Why she didn't marry Dennis? Why didn't she marry Dennis? I don't understand. Do y'all know what happened? I promise y'all, I don't watch RHOA like that no more. So I'm curious. Why she give up that hot dog money? Money is money. He said, no, she said she would never date him again after how his mama treated her. Oh. Ugh. Family. Ugh. You can't have no raggedy in-laws. I don't blame her on that. He said, I think she spent the block a few times. Right, Antonio? Hot dogs ain't never going nowhere. They is never going nowhere. I don't care what they find in them hot dogs. Hot dogs gonna be around. Oh, he cheated on her while she was pregnant. Yeah, I can't. Never mind. Then I can't advocate for that. Then if he cheated, then I'm good on it. Why men like to cheat on women while they're pregnant? I feel like there needs to be a study done. Do y'all know how many women I know that get cheated on while they're pregnant? I just don't understand. Why would you do that to somebody in their most vulnerable state? I don't understand. Why do they do that? Can y'all ask? Like, why? Why do y'all cheat on women when they're pregnant? Good God. I just don't get it. Do y'all know how many women I know that got cheated on while they was pregnant? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all can't hold it, keep it in your pants for a little bit? What is the urgency? I'm not a man, so I don't know. Only a man can really answer that. And a man that's cheated before, because I really want to know. I don't understand why that's so prevalent. You said I can't answer that. That ain't my testimony. Todd said, don't put that on him. He said he ain't every man. He ain't every man. That's not his testimony. You said, hold on. What you say, Tony? You said it's because the attention shifted from them to the baby, so they stepped. Growed up. Seriously? You think so? That's trifling if that's the case, because it's a baby. Where did you think the attention was supposed to go? And it's hard to balance. It is hard to balance. Y'all, I got to hop off here. I may pop back on later. I didn't want to be on here too long talking about Simon and Porsha mess, but I just felt like it was worthy of some sort of live. It's 194 people in this chat. Before we close out, I want you guys to make sure you go like this video, subscribe to this channel. Don't leave without pressing subscribe. And then I want to make sure you guys share it. If you want to share this video with your community, if you thought it was funny enough or entertaining enough to share, honey, go ahead and share with your people and invite them to come on over and join the family. I want to say thank you to all of our IC Insider members, the new ones, the old ones. The day one ones, you guys are amazing. Go check out today's members only live. So if you are a new new Icy Insider, I dropped a members only live, giving my tea on what I thought about the messy Mother's Day. That's in my members only. I will not be posting it publicly ever. I gave my thoughts, and they are my thoughts alone. But yeah, go ahead and check out all the members only. If you guys go through my members only, you guys will also see that there's some also interesting goodies. I share more of my personal life under my membership page, just because it's some things I really don't want to post publicly, but I don't mind sharing within my Icy Insider community. So go check out the videos. Look at some of the members only posts. Go into the members only community. You will see some nice little photos and get some nice little personal updates from my personal life. We have a good time. There's some encouraging videos behind the Icy Insider community, and I'm working on generating some new stuff. Last but not least, y'all see what we got in the chat? Finally, hold on. Let me share my screen again, because there's a couple things I want to show before I go. I finally figured this out. Y'all know I'm new to YouTube, or being consistent on YouTube, and I'm still learning some different things, but I wanted to show y'all what is new in Winter Womanland that I finally got going. So let me show y'all. Let me share my screen. Hold on. So let's see. I want you guys to make sure you go to my website. Do y'all see the things that I'm sharing? So I have the registration up for my Women in Business Brunch. If you're in the DMV, or if you're not in the DMV, I would love to see you there. And then my 2 new courses. If you guys are interested in reality TV training or media training, my 2 new courses are up. They're very affordable. Go grab your registration, and class starts very soon. So I want you to be in the building. We give lots of information. We help really get you started, especially if you want to get into reality TV. There's a lot of good nuggets that's going to be in that class. And then you guys are able to attend the summer romancipation, which is going to be a good time. And I did say, if you are a content creator in the DMV and you're interested in being a part of the romancipation, send me an email at admin.winterwomanland.com. I have some placements that I would love to position you guys if you're interested. And then let's see, last but not least, let me see if y'all can see what else I got. Okay, so y'all look at what I finally got done. Do y'all see my store? My store is finally up on YouTube. And the crazy thing about my store is that, y'all, I've been had this stuff for like 3 years. I've had this stuff and this merch for 3 years. Y'all, I'm so horrible at promoting myself. I'm not the best at it. But my store is finally up on YouTube, so you're able to shop some of my merch. I'm slowly but surely adding more and more and more, because I do have a lot. It's just some things I've had under my belt for a long time, and I'm trying to be better about promoting. If you're interested in buying any of my books, you're able to go to my website and do that. You guys know that I have authored 9 books. Those books are available on my website if you'd like to order. And then I'm working on my 10th book. And I'm also in the midst of planning my book tour. I'm excited about that, but it's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot of changes, but I'm excited. You guys have been amazing. But again, make sure you don't leave without clicking the like button, sharing the video if you feel jazzy enough, and make sure you subscribe and join the Icy Insider community if you're feeling froggy. It's very affordable, cheaper than a cup of Starbucks, but it's good for the whole month, and we have a good time. I'm trying to work on more and more perks for you guys because I really want to provide value. But we're going to mix it up over here. I'm loving the vibe that my lives have lately, and I feel like y'all are resonating with them. So we're going to stay in this vein. I may come back later for a little bit of story time, and I may not. I haven't decided yet. If not, I will be back tomorrow, and I'll be back on Friday as well. Your girl is working and trying to grow this channel. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It's gonna happen through consistency, but I'm dedicated. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you soon.